Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. It's a long time no see, and during these times of racial strife and all this trepidation, I figured I might as well make this video, which is a long time coming. White men, white MGTOWs, white MRAs, you are not paranoid. There is a definite aura of danger headed your way. See, when a black man is lost in the legal system and he doesn't know where his next meal is coming from, he doesn't know how he's going to turn himself into a productive citizen, he doesn't know how to raise himself from his bootstraps because he has prior run-ins with the law enforcement and he sees no way out, the current trend in the modern lexicon of hip-hop and urban culture is to commit suicide by cop, punching a cop in the face, running into a hail of bullets, going out, both guns blazing, ambushing a police officer. When a Muslim gentleman is feeling the same pressure to make something of himself, and he has failed as a human being, like the failed Times Square bomber or the Tsarnaev or the Boston bombers, they go and they join ISIS, and hopefully they will find themselves turned into red mist thanks to one of our wonderful Predator drones. When a white guy feels the same pressure of not knowing where he belongs, of being a failed human being, of not knowing how he's going to turn his life around into something productive, something that is of value, he goes into a school and he shoots up the place. What do they all have in common? Well, the general consensus is, if you're in doubt, go kill Whitey. Yeah, I'm not pandering to any kind of demographic or nothing. This is just what I see. Why is this happening? Why are we so prone to go in these killing sprees just for the sake of not having any kind of identity because of mental health issues and all that stuff? You know why? The problem is a lack of motivation. Nihilism has taken its hold of our society, and it's dipping into hedonistic sadism. We do not know which way is up as men, and I think that we need to sit back this year and itemize what is going to be best for the male gender moving forward into 2015, 2016. Like, we have to be 100% honest about race. There is a race war. There has always been a race war. That race war stems from the fact that I, as a man, would like to give equity to my progeny, to my seed. You, as a white man, would like to do the same thing. And we are openly competing to pass down masculine wealth, masculine social capital down to our children so they could have generational wealth, generational status, class, productivity. Unfortunately, that's a finite resource. Jobs are a very important thing. Education is a very important thing. Union representation, the whole 9 yards. We have to basically educate ourselves and our kids so that they could have something and they could build up on our lessons. And with that said, we're basically fighting for resources. That's what a race war is. Mexicans, blacks, Hispanics, Dominicans, the whole 9 yards, whites. We have always been fighting for masculine capital. So the first part of it is to recognize that we are in a race war. The second part is to realize that if we are in a race war, there is a such thing as white privilege. Sorry, guys, but there is a such thing as white privilege. White people, don't take it personally. Privilege is not an ID card. It's just the acknowledgement that you guys have home field advantage. This is the United States of America, after all. This is your home turf. We are the Oakland Raiders, and you guys are Tom Brady. When we mess up, the referees hit us harder. When we chop block you, we're going into the penalty box a little bit longer. It's just an acknowledgement of the fact that you have a head start. That's what white privilege is. It's not something that could be completely used to diminish hard work, which is, I always will believe, if you have hard work, you can overcome whatever kind of privilege your opponent has. But the fact that this is your stadium, the fans are still 60% for you. The demographics is changing. So that, to me, is what white privilege is. It's just home field advantage for white guys. I have to overcome it because my family got to eat no matter what, right? Right. So let's not even talk about it after that. After that, let's just worry about hard work, discipline, and due diligence to make things meet. Where was I? Oh, yeah. To recap, there is a race war going on. White privilege is real. It's just a little head start. I think y'all man enough to own up to it. And the final thing, the final piece of the puzzle, we need to stop using women as the barometer of masculine worth. We need to find something that's more intrinsic. We need to find something to replace pussy with as a means to show that we are of value. I recommend art. I recommend creating something. I recommend building yourself up, maybe physical fitness, gainful employment. The fact is, women used to be the fuel of masculine identity. We wrote poetry for them. We worked long hours. We fought wars, and all of that is going away. All of that is just disappearing, and we have to own up to that. Hugo Schweizer, in one of his more lucid moments, termed this patriarchal withdrawal symptoms. We are having a hard time disconnecting ourselves with the patriarchy, so we're lashing out at everything that we think has wronged us. Elliot Rodgers being a perfect example of a man who is felt entitled to having a beautiful woman. It's like, me personally, I'm like, who the fuck cares about a beautiful woman? I got myself, right? So, gentlemen, this is a new era. We need to find a way to fill ourselves up inside. This is the holiday season, and this is my gift to you. I am going to share with you my personal view on the meaning of life. The meaning of life is some of those experiences that make up an existence. What fuels that existence? The purpose of life is to find candy, then die. Find candy and die. That is what you're living for, to find candy and die. And I mean it in a very literal sense. I don't care if it's candy your girlfriend, if it's candy your daughter, if it's the candy red paint job on your Mercedes, if it's the candy paint job on your motorcycle. Find something that is temporary, beautiful, and meaningful to you that helps prolong your life algorithm to the point that you could move on to the next candy and the next candy. Something that is beneficial to you, something that is great and it's sweet, and you know it's not going to last forever, but you keep enjoying it anyway. Like, I don't care if it's a damn Snickers bar. Find something sweet to hold on to in your life that's going to make your life algorithm continually moving forward. Family could be candy, right? Friends could be candy. Candy could be candy. Foodie could be candy. Just embrace your life, all right? And that's my gift to you, the men's rights movement from Louis Cypher. Find candy, then die. Don't worry about this nihilism shit. Stop using women as fuel for your existence. You could fuel your own existence. You are the modern man. This era is ours, all right? We're not like these old guys. We are the new and improved man, and we're going to make everything work. Peace.